Well, I'm not used to a table in front of me with lots of crystals and some sound therapy and some big crystals and some little tiny moldavites, um, a nice piece of Herkimer diamond, which will amplify hopefully the singing bowls as well as everything else. Also got some crystals on me which I think are valuable at the moment, that are working really well and around me. Silicon Valley seems to be doing some great work, so I'm really pleased about that. Um, there. I normally just burn one candle, just one, but for some reason I went over and lit that one, and there's probably a reason why, because this one it doesn't want to light, or it's just there hanging on. This in in here normally is a candle. Good evening, everybody. Sorry, I just get off on one. You know what I'm like. In here is I'll just put it on there now. I'm not uh, somebody who is a religious follower of anything. I just like all forms of religion, in the sense of certain energies that they talk about, and some are real fun, some are beautiful, some are really deep, and some are like wow, out of this world. But they're all interpretations. And when you look at the Bible, the biblical text, and you start to study it, it's all metaphor, and a lot of it is misinterpreted, and I'm sure we all misinterpret. But this inside here was given to me by a very close companion and worker to Amma. Amma's up there, pictures up there, and Amma sent this, and it's just powder that you put there, and I don't know the significance of it, but I was really touched by that, because this powder is not normally given to the Western world. So I was like, well, that's really nice, thank you. So every now and again I'll put some on, and I'm not of any religion, but I do it out of love and respect, just like I would wherever I go. If I go into a church, I'll use the holy water and put it on, but that come from a very beautiful place, which is the tip of the iceberg. And that tip then kind of dissolves, and as it goes down, it loses its love, compassion, and so on. So I think all religions ultimately start from a really good and powerful place, and then it's corrupted by many things. So I try and always clear the corruption and not think about the fact that it's a religion, but think about the fact that it was points in life where we feel guided, and sometimes we need guidance. I needed guidance when I first started this work. We all need guidance of some description. But from that guidance, in my humble opinion, the guidance isn't for you to bow down to somebody. Guidance isn't, you've got to pay money towards that guidance just to receive that guidance. I think we dilute everything down by modern day living. But hey, we have to live. We have to put food on the table. So I don't try to be too judgmental about things like that, and I like to go into synagogues. I don't know if you know that most churches have a dome, and when you look up and you centralize yourself to the dome and you look down and you feel that energy, there's often a reason why the domes were created, and sometimes they're very much close to the altar. And the reason why is because of the energy that is produced from the stars to the Mother Earth. And it's incredible. And sometimes, not always, sometimes you can actually sneak up to the altar or to where that dome is and centralize yourself. A lot of the times there's a symbol on the floor, and I hunt them down in churches just to feel it and just to stand on there and feel that energy, because energy isn't it isn't bought and paid for by a certain religion. Energy is free for everybody. So um, I've been in Mormon churches. I've been in lots of different places of I don't like the word worship, but meditation, because I like to meditate. In certain places, you can feel that beautiful energy. Some churches I just run out of. I just don't want to be in there. Um, but yeah, it's interesting. The problem with that is that because people are so indoctrined and programmed, it's very difficult to have an open discussion about religion. So this, what I started walking this path, that I don't expect anybody to walk this path, not at all, not one little bit. But if you get something from it and you say, you know what, Mark, I really like Moldavite, I really like the singing bowls, I bought one and I've started using it. Oh, I bought some Agua de Florida, I bought some, my own oils and created it, and I've started using incense sticks and doing this, and it's really helping. Well, that's great. I didn't tell you to do it. I didn't say follow me. I didn't say do what I do. Never have I done that. What I've done is shown you what I've learned over the years of working with many people. I worked with priests, I worked with shamans, I worked with many different types of healers, theatre healing, pranic healing, all of these things. Why? Because I wanted to keep myself open, and I didn't want to fall down that trap of just being one thing and then having a master and only following the master or the shaman who says, yes, you can do that. No, you can't do that. No, 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 no. No, no, no. My work is open experience, and if people are willing to share their experience, I will be open and I'll see and tell you, look, this works for me. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't mean it's wrong, and it doesn't mean it's right. So what works for me is, it is not a sure 100% certain that it's going to work for you, but you can try it and give it a go. And you might say to me, and many times you've said, Mark, this kind of work isn't helping me. And I'll say, oh, why don't you try that? And then you'll go, oh my God, that's really starting to help. Which means that we are open to the change and to the movement of the universe. Everything breathes, we all breathe, which means that as we're breathing, we're changing all the time. We expand and contract, as does everything in life, not only the inside of us, not only our cells, but Mother Earth and the cosmos and the sea. Everything breathes, everything goes in and out. So it's all movement and nothing's rigid. And I found that when you become rigid to anything, you kind of lose that magic. So I realized that there's a secret, and that is the flow of life. And to be on that flow of life means that you're never really rigid, and become rigid in whatever aspect of their life. Rigid in, I've just lost somebody who I love very much, and you're stuck in that rigid place, and you can't move, and you wear black, and you live and eat and breathe that energy. You actually become that energy. You invest in that energy, and before you know it, you can't move anywhere. You can't move back or forward. So a lot of people struggle with that with me, because they say, why can't you love me in this way? I want you all to myself. I want you to focus on me. I don't focus on anything. I just flow. The only time I really do focus is when I close my eyes and meditate to try and feel and understand what's going on, but there's still a flow. I'm still open to energy running in and running out, because we are all vessels, and it makes sense. If anything's stuck, if anything is glued up inside your throat or your pipes, or every part of you, which is a whole, if you're stuck and you don't allow that to come through, then nothing works. You're in trouble. So I learned to be open in my mind like a vessel and let it flow out. So whatever comes in comes and leaves. However, certain things leaves a lasting memory. And I am very thankful for the lasting memories of everything that I've received. But what I noticed is that we are far more than just a mind, that we are a computer. We actually, without knowing when I speak to you, the energy that is coming through the screen and what you're listening to is energy. It's not words. And what happens is in 5 years or 50 years time from now, a memory will come back of one point of what we're talking about. So why was it that you forgot about everything and all of a sudden you have this, oh my God, I remember that moment. And those moments are the moments that are not memories coming back. They're just memories that have always been within you, inside your soul, your spirit, because your soul is the biggest computer in the world in a sense. It knows everything, feels everything, stores everything. And at moments you have these revelations, these moments of, oh my God. And that is because those moments are important, that you have to say, okay, why did I just think about that? Because within them thoughts, there are messages and signs. And that is what, which is the darkness trying to suppress the whole and the truth of a human spirit, which is connected to what is called, it's just your imagination. No, it's not just your imagination. It is the power and energy which people call imagination, but it isn't. It's truth. It's all knowing, all seeing, all powerful. That isn't just imagination. That could be your future. It could be your past. It could be your present. It could be a creation at that moment. That this, what you call imagination, which belittles that energy by calling it imagination. Because if you ask anybody, when somebody uses the word, oh, it's just his imagination, what does that do? It cancels out the power of that feeling. So you take the word imagination and you throw it in the bin, and you never look at that word again in that manner. But when you feel something and you are awakened to some beautiful thought, sign, signal, message, that is important. So I don't read cards anymore, but I just felt I'd put two decks down. I put one deck down and just separated them, and maybe at some point. I often got a little bit nervous at the beginning of doing these, because I used to think to myself, I was so used to doing one-to-one that I thought, is it possible to do 100, 200 people at once? And it was beautiful, because I realized that it is possible. And I often heard the words, if it's meant to be, it will be. Meaning, I guess, that the right people will feel it, because you can't make everybody feel everything. And there was often times that I'd be in a circle night and there'd be 100 or 200 people there, and I would go around and give my healing, and I was very blessed, really, because most people really embraced it and felt something. Wasn't very often that somebody didn't feel anything, but there was times when I did do a one-to-one, very rare, but when I did, and some people would be so frightened for some reason that they'd run off, and that would make me giggle, really, because running away from love and healing, something triggers inside them and they feel that they're threatened by whatever it is they felt as a child or a past life, and it brings back a memory and they run away. And I get that, I understand that too. So I learned to flow. It is what it is. What you're given tonight is what you're given. And it makes me laugh, because what I found in life by doing this kind of work is that you're judged very quickly. And because of that, I used to find that fascinating, and I actually quite loved it in a sense, because I like to see how humanity react and behave. And there's a reason not only why I've put this on my head here, I did it deliberately, because I like to feel the energy of people, of shock and of disbelief, and is he really put that on? Is he this? Is he that? What is it? And look at my top. I do it because it shakes people up. It shakes people up. And that's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that. I've been shook up many times by many shamans and gifted psychics and healers, and wow, it's great to be shaken a little bit. And those old patterns of programming that we believe is, you know, I'm right and nobody else is. And then if I keep doing this every week and you keep coming on and feeling better and better, then you will relate this as good. And then one day I'll just go like that and wipe it off. And then you'll get upset because you were so used to that, and you saw that what made you feel better was all what you was looking at, the man with the top, silly tops, and that white thing there, and now he's taking it off. He's not the same person. So I like to shake things up because I like to not keep things as exactly the same all the time, because you become stale, you become like a pond which doesn't move and then starts to go rancid. I like to shake things up to be able to say we can do different things, we can change the way we see things and feel, we can try this and try that, and there is some real power in. They want you to stick at one thing, and they want and be comfortable in this, and don't touch my crystals, don't touch my card, don't do this, don't do that, don't cross your legs, do cross your legs, don't do this, don't do that. For me, you can stand on your head tonight, it doesn't matter. You can run around naked with a feather in your hand and it's fine. Whatever you want to do is okay, because the intention of whatever you're creating tonight is your own intention, and there is no right and wrong. So if you ask me how you should run around with a feather, okay. Listen guys, at the end of the day, this world that we live in is a world of judgment, fear, and people who don't understand things will always mock and ridicule. Always. That's the way the world is. And when people point fingers and judge, if it affects you in any way, then you're not really true to who you are, because you're fearing and putting emphasis on somebody else and what somebody else is saying, and then you're worrying and fearing it. So the point being tonight is that this is your night and nothing else matters. Nobody else matters. No matter what somebody says or does, you should be stronger than the weak, because only the weak are bullies. Only bullies mock, belittle, and attack. Why would you ask yourself this question? Would you ever sit in a room with somebody like that? No. So then why would you even entertain that energy? Don't entertain it. Feel the energy of tonight, because if you focus on people who are not very happy in life and really angry and sad, then they will attack, because that's a natural reaction. When you are balanced and happy, nothing matters. Nobody affects you. You're just happy with your life. So always see that as, you know, you send healing to those people. That's what I do. I send my love, and, you know, I want to give them a cuddle and hope for the best, that they feel better in their life. So tonight's a great focus fully tonight, because this is your night, and I don't often do this, guys. So let's begin tonight. If anybody has anything ready, which is oils, anything like the shamans use, this is the Agua de Florida. It's fantastic. It's basically natural with a bit of alcohol, which really shoots up your nose. And this is the first thing I like to use. You'll always see shamans using this. It's fantastic stuff. So I put a little bit on my hand, rub my hands together, and breathe through the nose deeply. Madre mía. And sometimes you can get a real sharp pain in the head. It's like somebody's like just stabbed you in your head. But that's a good thing. That's unblocking any stress that you've had through the day, anybody who's given you grief, any worry, fear, anything like that. So that's a great, great starter. All the waters from around the world. This is Lemon House Sacred. I have the bottle down here. So spray that. That's just like pure rainwater. When you're in the rain, it really does make you feel good. It heals you. It makes you feel good. Okay. I've been cleansing myself through the day. I've saged this place so it's all beautiful. So I don't need to use any of the sticks. I might light just one just to keep one going. That might be nice. If you've had any water, wonderful. If you haven't, please drink some water, guys, because your body needs to breathe. Your brain needs to expand, contract. And when you're doing this, if you've drunk quite a bit of water, it's going to be good for you. Even if you have to run to the toilet, it's okay. Okay. Tonight, I'm going to be using healing oil, purification and awakening. So if you want to grab yourself some oil and follow me with where you put the oil on, and kind of like a few words you can use. Oof, that's strong. It's because it's brand new. Okay, rubbing your hands together, whichever oil you have. We're going to start with breathing through the nose and breathing deep and blow out through your mouth. You've got to clear the toxins from your body which sit there all day with the stress and the worry about what's going on, okay? So deep breaths. Hold. Breathe out through the mouth. Again. Hold. Breathe out through the mouth. If you're able to hold your breath for longer, that's fine, it's good. Again. Good. Now we go to the forehead, and anywhere around the forehead, just rub the oil and say, help me see the truth. And repeat that in your mind a few times. Mean what you say. Now behind the ears, help me hear the truth. Remember, you're connecting to the spirit world and receiving valuable information through the night, as well as the universal energy that gives you information. So we're trying to connect, to heal, and to listen. To the throat, help me speak the truth. Through the day, if you can stop screaming and shouting at people and getting upset, it's a good thing for your health. You'll live a lot longer, trust me. Good. And then to your heart, help me feel the truth. Rubbing oil on the heart is a very amazing, wonderful thing. I'm just going to take a few more drops, and I'm going to go to the back because I feel that it's good to cleanse the back. So 2 hands, base of the spine, where the stress of daily life, anybody who belittles, attacks, it normally sticks to the back. So just rub on your back. The oil should do the work on its own, by the way, so it's great. Very good. So now we're gonna begin. And the only thing I'd like you to do now is close your eyes. For when your eyes are closed, you will see so much more. Please close your eyes. Be comfortable, whether it's lying down, whether it's sat up. Make sure you've got something underneath your bum so it's comfortable. No distractions. No looking at the chat if you're really serious about tonight. And fully focus on my voice. Before the music is turned up, I ask you, whatever comes into your mind is fine. Whatever stays in your mind is fine. And whatever decides to leave your mind tonight in this healing is also absolutely fine. What I'm saying is there's nothing that will stop you from receiving healing tonight. This is your moment. That's why you're here. Take some deep breaths through the nose and out of the mouth, and I will begin the healing work. After the healing work is done, I will move on to some sound therapy. And all you do is embrace that energy as it comes through the screen and enfolds you with great and powerful healing and strength that you deserve. Whether you're filled with grief at the moment, whether you're filled with anger, whether you're filled with resentment of life and how the world is, this is your moment to heal. If you're in physical pain, this is your moment to heal. Stay inside this beautiful, perfect we call temple, where the soul resides. And when we sleep, the soul is free to move. But tonight, we are in a state of harmony, peace, free from thought, free from the mind's chatter. And together we will go to a place far away. Your spirit is light, it is free, it can travel the speed of light and faster. It can be wherever it chooses to be in a single thought. But follow me on this journey now. The body is merely a spacesuit, the temple. Pull yourself away from the spacesuit now and come out of your body and lift and rise through the room that you are in. Looking down, seeing your body or the top of your head. Lift up, go through the roof, out into the open, beautiful air. You can feel the wind as you are lifting higher and higher. You can see the roof and all the houses and the fields as you lift higher and higher. As you're moving faster and faster through the clouds, you see the curvature of the world, how small the houses are now, higher and higher, moving into the darkness where the stars are, faster, and now the earth is merely a small dot, moving higher and higher, and getting closer to another planet. And as you're falling down onto this planet, you see two suns as you pass by. The color of the sea is a green, beautiful, emerald green world. As your feet land gently onto this amazing sea, you can feel the warmth of this sea, and your feet and the sand combine as one. The electrifying energy running through your body is like you've never felt ever in your life. The place you are at is a healing world, a world that you once came from. As the sea is emerald, the crystals on your feet, tiny crystals, are energizing your soul. We are here for more than one reason, not just our own healing, which is taking place right now, but we are also calling for all those who are lost, all those who are in pain, all those who are family, friends, pets, which are still souls. We call them now out of their bodies and onto this sand behind you. See their souls behind you now. Smile, for you will all walk into this sea together. You will be able to breathe easily when the water is over your head, for this sea is no ordinary sea. And as you walk into this sea, step by step, you can feel your legs healing from the suffering that you've had all your life, the pain of which way to go, falling, breaking your feet, legs, toes, at one point stubbing yourself, always because you went in the wrong direction. All of this will be cleared as you walk. Your knees, which may have hurt, the pain and the suffering that is held in the knees from all what you see and feel. Now as you walk into the water, which is healing you, is healing your knees. Everybody behind you who you love and care for is following you, feeling the same energy as you. What you are noticing is the colour that is about to heal you as you step closer and closer and deeper into the centre of the sea, where you will feel the greatest of healing. As you walk in closer, you can feel all your body, your stomach, your back, healing of this warmth, of this tingling, of this energy, of this new electricity that you've never felt before, knowing that all your illness, all your suffering, all your pain is being washed away. For the sea is a healing sea, unlike any sea in any world. As you're getting deeper and deeper, your chest is feeling like it's going to explode. Why? Because it's clearing all the pain. As you are all walking into this sea together now, it's up to your shoulders, where all the suffering that you hold on to from your shoulders, the pain, you are now becoming lighter. As you're walking deeper into the sea, it's now on your throat and on your mouth. You are now submerged and you can breathe. It feels like home. It's above your eyes. And now it's touching your forehead and the top of your head, and now you are completely submerged in this world that you can breathe and heal. There is no pain in your body. There is no anger. There is no fear. There is no pain. There is no pain. There is no pain. It has gone. You are a new you. The suffering that you carried in your soul has been healed. Turn and face all the people that you love, all the people that may have grievance with you, all the people that have said bad things to you, all those that you still love and you still wish to heal. Turn and look at them now and see them smiling with tears in their eyes. They never meant to mock or ridicule. They never meant to hurt you. It was merely the of somebody. Smile back and rejoice in this new energy, for the souls that you have brought with you tonight will heal more than you can imagine. Miracles happen if you believe. As you leave those souls in this beautiful energy and walk back to the sand, smiling at each person and telling them how much you care and love, and you always have. Lie down on the sand, which are trillions of small crystals that will energize you and make your soul stronger, more wise, more alert, and it will bring back memories of who you are and who you always were, that you once forgotten, but now you remember. Lie down and feel this energy and feel your soul once again. Place your hands in the crystal sand. Regain your power of your healing in your hands. Awaken your power again as you once did. Take a handful of the sand and pour it on your third eye. Let it seep into your third eye and energize you and heal you and clear the blocks and the fears and the worries. Feel the sand pouring into you like it becomes part of you, like it energizes you. Feel the power into your third eye. Awaken it, cleanse it, clear it. See the colours, vast colours that you've never seen in this world called Earth. All the while knowing your family and your friends are in the sea, healing, healing physical, healing emotional, healing everything that they wish to heal. For you had the power to bring them, to help them to this unique, beautiful, divine planet that you were once from. Call them out and ask them to lie down on the crystals and do what you do as you have. Ask them to feel the crystals on their hands. Take the crystals and pour it onto their third eye. Allow all those in your family and friends who have never seen, help them see once again. Stand up. Take the sand and help your family and friends and pour this beautiful crystal on their third eye, on their forehead, in their heart. Heal their heart and strengthen it. Pour it in their stomach. Heal their stomach of the suffering and pain they go through every day. Watch the white sand take the black and the dark and the pain and the physical issues and illnesses, disease. Watch it disappear. Watch them become whole and glow with great power and joy and peace. Take the sand of crystals in your hands and throw them all over your family and friends so they just rain on top of them like a shower, penetrating through their souls, their spirit, cleansing and clearing. Leave them there and follow me back home. Rise and wave goodbye as they wave to you with a smile. Higher, higher, faster, faster. The world that you've just come from is a world you will go back in the future. Within these days and months, you will always go back there from now that you have been told how to get there. You've been guided to this place which is yours, your home, your healing place. Higher and higher and higher. The world that you leave is beautiful, but you will return. Now through the blackness of the stars, you start to see the earth as you're falling faster and faster. You see the top of the house that you come from through there and now back into your body. And now, when you're ready, open your eyes, sit up, and relax. Hear the words that I share with you tonight from love of your family in spirit, who are always by your side, who love you and care for you. 9 is a strong number around you, and remember, your mind is getting stronger day by day. The light that you have within you now clears away any darkness, any blocks and fears, for today is the first day of the rest of your life. I am here to tell you that you are wise, that you are powerful, that you are strong. It is time to take back your life. I see activities being a very important role, movement, wherever in this world. Do something that makes you happy. Play ball with a child, canoe, walk in the forest, do something in this moment, this week, this month. You are a healer. Heal your family with your hands. Show them how peace and harmony and happiness can return. You are a healer. Your mind is clearing day by day. The thoughts and the feelings that you once held, which held you back, the worries and the fears, are finally breaking free. The weight of worries of financial and all of the other problems within your families are disappearing. The stress, the frustration that you've held is disappearing. The darkness is now becoming light, and you realize that that light is not from outside but from within. You are the change. I see great strength in your mind, so eat plenty of nuts, drink plenty of water. The world is yours. You can go anywhere and do anything, and in these coming 4 months you will feel an urge to travel, and you will. As I see and feel you, not only with feathers, but there is a feather within you. It tells me you are a healer. You are strong and powerful, and it's time to break free and fly from the healer today and awaken all of your adventures that are about to come in your life. This is your message today. You are a warrior. You are the light. You are the answer. You are the power. No one has the power over you. This message is from your loved ones in spirit. Hold on to this message. To everybody who joined me tonight, thank you so much. It's an honor and a privilege, and I'm always humbled by each one of you who took the time to come, and I have helped you just a little bit tonight, then I've done my job. For all those that you called shills or people who tried to hijack, I don't see it that way, dear friends. I see that they are brought here just equally as you, but there is as much pain in them as you, and they show it in a different way. Some people find it hard, and sometimes people used to come to me mocking and laughing to my circles, but I knew deep down that they were brought by spirit, even if they don't know that. I do. That's why it doesn't affect me, because I know some people can only enter into a place with a laugh or a mock because it's too frightening to even consider that they are there because they've been brought there by their family or their higher self. So to you who mock and belittle, I love you and I care for you, and I hope you have felt something tonight. There's been many of thousands of people who mocked and laughed at me and became my best friend and apologised, and I said, you don't need to apologise. I totally understand, because that was me 18 years ago. I did the same thing. So thank you everybody for being here tonight. I wish you well. I really do. I wish you well. Let the miracle begin. This seed, and don't let anybody affect you. It will make a huge difference in your life. However, if you allow somebody to take that light away by arguing, fighting, shouting, by having fear in your heart, then the light will dim. So now, the choice is yours. Do you take responsibility, and do you become the warrior for the light within you now? Or do you simply let it go and diminish? I know what I wish for you, and I hope the light, even though it might be very low, somehow grows. I wish you well. Good night, everybody. Love you all. If you want to say good night to each other, please do. I'll leave this on for a few moments. Thank you so much, guys. Good night. Okay, bye guys. Take care. Switching off now. I'll try and keep this up, this video up, or for you to watch again, or for anybody else, because people say that they get quite a lot out of it, even in the repeats. So, bye guys. Sleep well. Have a great day, whatever you're doing. Even if you missed just watch it again. Okay, the energy's still in there. It's still within this. Okay. Love you well. Heal well.